What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. You brothers out there, if you can remember when you got your first car and, you're driving everywhere, your friends need a ride, you're like, man, just give me gas money. And you just out in the streets, man. You just glad to have a car. You glad to be driving around. And you're just happy, man. Like the first year or two, just glad to be out there in the streets, man. You can pick up girls. You can, do all kind of things that you couldn't before. And then after a certain while, it wears off. And when folks call you to go someplace, you're like, man, I ain't trying to get out there and go nowhere, man. Like, I'm tired of going to the movies. I'm tired of going to the clubs. I'm just tired of all that stuff. It ain't even worth it. It ain't worth me picking you up and getting gas money to go nowhere. I'd rather just stay in and enjoy myself. All right. I've been there. I've done that. And this could be the same way when it comes to clapping cheeks. Now, hear me out. Our boy Omarion just talked about his journey of being abstinent. Okay. For those of you who don't know what that means, withholding from sex. I want to play that particular clip and then I'm going to come back.
When I decided to become celibate, it was because I was searching for something more. A lot of people would be like, oh, he young, he on top of the world, he just put out an album, his #1 album. Like, you ain't out here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, there's more to life than that. It allowed me to kind of step out of this world being a sex symbol. In hindsight, it was preparing me for my contribution to music. I just found myself in that position of wanting to understand my energy, give myself time to grow. I knew that if I could control 2 areas of my life, which was food and the urge of sex, then nothing can stop me. And then come to find out that Lenny Kravitz has been celibate for however long. I'm like, wow.
That makes sense. That dude's glowing. When you harness that energy, you just start to radiate.
That's facts.
So let me kind of get on this and let me deal with this. All right. A lot of ladies was posting this on the Shade Room. Oh, he has sexual discipline. Oh, this is a great thing to see a man act like this. This is perfect. This is wonderful. You know what? I'm going to basically go ahead on and say what a lot of folks want to say, and I'm just going to say it right now. He feels like he ain't getting nothing from sleeping with y'all. That's the real truth, okay? I hate to break it to y'all like that. But whenever a man starts talking like that, and it's very uncommon to see it, I would say it's more common to see it amongst, poor and middle class men. It's just, you really don't see it. Guys who are extremely successful, have a lot of money, 50 Cent guys like that. The reason why they can do it is because they ain't missing nothing. What are some cheeks gonna do for your life? Like, it's gonna be there. Let me tell you guys something, man. Especially if you're a guy that you feel like you're a late bloomer. I was a late bloomer, okay, when it came to, really getting the kind of cheeks that I liked. And so, I kind of felt like I had to catch up. Oh my God, these cheeks are here. I need to catch up. So I was, booty clapping it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be rich. And still, to this day, I feel like I need to catch up on some things that I missed out on my 20s. But that don't really happen that much. Do you know why? Because I'm not really missing out on anything, guys. I don't, and as black men, we need to kind of get out of, I need to clap as many cheeks, as I have to. Because a lot of the times you're going to find out, man, that, you're dealing with women that you really shouldn't be dealing with. And they shouldn't be in your life. Just because you can have sex don't mean that you need to. And you're gonna be surprised, man, that a lot of men, and the reason why so many women are entitled to what men have is because men are just clapping up anything instead of looking for something that's quality. And the older you get, the more you gonna want something that is quality. Even if that do mean that your ass ain't quality yourself. It's the truth. You got to be honest with yourself. And I'm telling a lot of guys out there that if you decide today that you're not going to clap cheeks for a year or two, it might be the best decision of your life. And the best work and the most things I've ever accomplished was like my first 2 years of medical school. My first 2 years of medical school, I was clapping myself up. To be honest, I couldn't get no cheeks, right? Because I was in Poland. I'm pro-black, so I don't really I don't really deal with the you know what, the swirl and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm really true to my pro-blackness, and even if it was available, I just really wasn't feeling it like that. I had things I had to do, and I had no ladies around. You know, I was just focused on my stuff, man. I was making, you know, so much improvement in my day-to-day life, man. I came to YouTube, I was just focused, you know? And not to say that if you get around a woman that is, you know, good for you, that'd be a great thing for you to have. It is a great thing for you to have. But man, once you've been out there and you've seen like, man, you know, I'm focused on what I'm doing and not really worried about them, that's where you grow. And a lot of stuff that brothers is going out here trying to get, man, you guys know what's out there. It's not like, you know, you're missing anything. I saw a brother put out a video the other day, and the video said 90% of like meetups in, you know, like date parties or day parties for women and men, guys aren't showing up. Guys are not showing up to these day parties to meet chicks and speed dating events. Guys are not, you know why? Because a lot of guys feel like it's not worth their time. A lady gotta be worth your time, man. Especially for as hard as men work, as much money that you have invested in yourself, and as much money that women cost. And look at Omarion. What is he gonna do? End up with another April Jones? April Jones is a traumatic experience for a man. We're gonna be honest. April Jones is a traumatic experience for a man. And once you've had somebody like that, I don't care how fine she is, I don't care how beautiful she is, she's not worth dealing with. No way, no how. I would rather be in the bed butt naked by myself or with my boxers on or whatever before I ever go and spend some money on a damn April Jones. And a lot of times what a lot of men don't understand is you let these people get into your life, and they come into your life, they're beautiful, they're nice, and what do? They destroy what you got going on, man. They destroy what you got going on by default, even if they don't mean to do it. So, you know, a lot of times as you get older, man, you're looking for those values. Let me just say this real quick. When I was like 30, I didn't really care about what a woman's politics were. It didn't really, you know, it wasn't really that important for me to marry somebody that was really, let me say, like pro-black like me, or that wasn't that important at the time because I wasn't there. But now, as I get older, there's no way I can marry somebody that like Kamala Harris. Never. A staunch Democrat, never. Somebody who ain't on the same kind of, you know, they don't have the love for black people like me, I can't do it. They gotta be black, they gotta love they gotta love the black community. They gotta be against that DNC. That's important for me now. You know, like I need that. I need my kids, if I ever have kids, to come up with a certain way. That's important. That wasn't important before, it's important now. And it don't matter about clapping cheeks, because you start clapping cheeks and getting them clapped all the way up, then once you start getting booty clapping sessions going down, then you had a baby and figure out, okay, so wait, where do you stand on this? It's too late. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with the episode of The Celebrity Junk. Which for all you do, subscribe to the bell. We're out.